Hello, my little sugar buggers. Welcome back to the channel. So we are here with another part of Let's Play The Sims 4 Black Widow Challenge. So I had our Anjelica here go ahead and send Clara home. Clara was basically our chef for the evening. She cooked us a lot of delicious dishes, so now we won't have to cook or lift a finger for a few days. I also hired a maid who will come here a little more routinely to help aid in, keeping the home tidy, because it is it's a pretty big place, and it's really hard for Angie to manage. So currently we have our little Roxana doing her homework, and one of the things I'm learning about Roxy is that she has a really really innocent personality. I mean, she's only a kid, for God's sakes, but she just has like this really pure innocence to her that I hope that her mother doesn't destroy. This little girl has seen things that no little girl or boy should see at her age, and I don't know how it's going to affect her in the future, but I'm honestly hoping and praying that it doesn't. I really do feel like, with the goal of trying to have 10 children, that for some strange reason, I don't know why she would ever want that. I think she wants some sort of lineage, something that in case anything happens, the money will get passed down. Her and Amelia would be best friends, I feel like, but I feel in my heart that that's maybe why she's doing it, so that if anything happens, all of her efforts go for nothing. I don't really know why why she's bringing all this kind of like emotional baggage onto her when she has people who are essentially hunting her, but I mean, it's not affecting her now. God, we're only in the 6th part or something like that, but I don't know. I just think this woman is utterly crazy, but I'm not gonna lie to you, she's kind of basking in the ambience that she didn't actually have to do the dirty work when it came to Jasper's father. He ended up doing it for her. And speaking of Jasper, actually, he's dealing with a lot of negative backlash for slaughtering his dad over a girl. At the moment, his anger got the best of him, and he just unleashed this fury that he just couldn't hold back, and it ended up killing him. And he feels now kind of like this sense of regret, remorse, but also this slight satisfaction, like he kind of feels relief almost. I feel like Jasper is a very sick, twisted person, in a way that only Anjelica would probably understand. But I feel like she's going to play on his emotions. She's going to play on his personality traits. In fact, almost becoming the prey and the hunter. And maybe turning that against him at some point when she decides that she needs to get rid of him. For whatever reason, I don't know how that's going to play out, but what I do know is that our Anjelica here, she's actually in her 3rd trimester, meaning she should be having this baby at any moment. Meanwhile, like I said, we have Mr. Jasper here working pretty hard at work, trying to bring home that Thaddeus to maintain this very exquisite lifestyle. So what we're going to do is we are going to actually have Roxy go ahead and go to sleep. She wants to be funny with Anjelica, so we'll have Anjelica come up here and spend a little bit of time with her daughter. I do feel, and you guys can probably vouch for this, I do feel like Anjelica's not that motherly. That's just me. I get vibes off of Sims, and I get vibes off of whether a Sim's going to be very tentative to their children or kind of be more reserved. And I feel like Anjelica's very reserved. I'm not exactly sure why. Maybe it is because of the whole getting attached to people thing. She has a real issue with that. I guess maybe out of fear, or maybe she's just not. I don't know. I really don't know. What her reason for being so distant with her kids is, but she needs to try to be more motherly, because I could actually foresee maybe some problems happening in the future with that. So we're just going to go and spend a couple moments with our daughter, and then we are going to be a little funny as well, since that is something that Roxy wanted. And I think, I'm pretty sure, but I'm almost positive Anjelica is going to probably piss herself in about 2 seconds if we don't get this over with. So we're going to go tell her to go to sleep. There was another thing that I wanted to address, and that is obviously the whole Neil situation. What I feel about Neil is I feel that, for a while Anjelica was chasing him, maybe because he thought she wanted to be with him, but she really didn't want to be with him, actually. She wanted his money more than anything else. But now that, that kind of doubt has been alleviated, kind of like her full bladder, I feel like Neil is okay, now the chase is on. She's backed off. I kind of feel like this absence now that she's not here. I'm not getting that attention that I was getting that felt so fresh and new. Now he's trying to chase her. And there's a little bit of a courtship going on. But again, like, Anjelica wants nothing to do with Neil. Obviously, and it has everything to do with the money. But of course, Neil's not a stupid man. I will give him that. He's not an idiot. He's very, 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 very smart when it comes to many things. And him kind of coming around seems a little odd to me. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and actually text him. I can send him a happy text. I kind of want to go out, but I know I'm going to have this baby, and I know, like, if I do anything, like, if we go somewhere, same thing, but I'm just going to send him, like, a text and kind of, bantering back and forth as to why he was here showing up at his place. Like, if you do want to be in Roxy's life, we can arrange something, later on down the road sort of deal. So I guess what I can do right now, there's really nothing for us to do. I forget which room was ours. I feel like Grayson was in this room. So we'll just keep sleeping in this one because it's the nicest. Jasper should come home in about 2 hours or so. And again, he's just really feeling this sense of, like, overwhelming sadness. And look at how much bacon he brings. Do you see this? He makes so much freaking money. It is almost crazy to, like, remove him from this world. But I don't really know what else to say when it comes to him. He's feeling really sad and stuff. Does he have a bar or anything he can make himself a couple drinks? Because, alcohol is never the answer, but I do feel like he would be that guy to, like, just kind of drown a couple of his sorrows or maybe go to a local bar. I think that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to get the hell out of here. We're going to go upstairs or down here even. Is there, like, a coffee pot? No, we don't have. I don't understand how we live in this humongous mansion, but, like, we're, And there was something that his father had told him when meeting Anjelica that is always kind of stuck in the back of Jasper's head. And it was, like, kind of before she had started pressing, like, oh, poor guy. Oh, my God. He feels so, like, regretful. And I'll tell you guys what it was in just a second. But look at him. He feels like he's made a freaking mistake. He almost feels like he should turn himself in. But he won't do it. He won't do it. He can't lose his empire. But he feels like right now that his dad was right. So one of the things that his father said about Anjelica before he got to know her and obviously slept with her, was, there's something about that woman, Jasper. There's just something about her. She's almost like a chameleon. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she can transform herself into anything you want her to be. Or she's sneaky like a snake. It was something along those terms. And it was very, like, under his breath and very, like, innuendo-esque. And Jasper always chalked it up as if maybe, like, he just didn't want, like, maybe, his dad didn't want anybody else in the house because they had been alone for so long. And, of course, just like, Neil in a way, and people who do have that kind of money, protecting his riches, he didn't want anything to kind of come between that. And he thought maybe that was, her having a kid, and he thought maybe that was her intent. And, well, she sucked her teeth into him pretty damn deep to the point where, I don't know, I guess he forgot all that. He forgot what his original vibes were about her. And then it ended up being true, obviously, which is kind of sad. And Jasper kind of thinks about that from time to time. He's like, shoot, like, what if my dad was really right about her? Like, what if, now he's kind of beating himself up because he's like, second guessing his relationship with this woman that he really loves and cares about. But there's, like, this strange pull to her. It's just weird. It's weird. He's definitely dealing with some things right now. And even though he's extremely tired and all of that kind of stuff, he does want to go out and he does want to go out and have some fun. Now, is Jasper the best person? No, we all know that he's a little controlling. He has some insecurities. Okay, so I kind of lost my thought because this dog outside was just hooting and hollering, and it's actually like a border collie. It is not Francis at all. I knew that was not Francis. Like, me and him, we already know each other's bucks, but I'm trying to talk quiet so he doesn't hear me because he was getting all up in a ruckus, getting his fur in a tuft. But I think I was going along the lines of, like, Jasper basically being, like, a really not a positive person, and him dealing with his own, can of worms, essentially, and, like, all that kind of stuff. But I kind of forgot where I was going with it, and that sucks really bad, so I'm sorry, but I think I've done enough blibber blabbering and jibber jabbering, and I don't know. I'm just gonna sit here and have a freaking drink, chill out, mingle with the ladies. Is her last name Stoner? Oh my god, it is! Her last name is Stoner. Kendra Stoner. How freaking awesome is that? I honestly don't think that, he would cheat on Angel or anything like that. But I do feel like he kind of thrives off that attention from women, in a very non-positive way, I guess you could kind of say. So he's just here kind of hooting it up. He's gonna order. Can he order drinks for like everybody? What the hell is happening to this girl right here? Oh my god, this one is like totally freaking like mind warping her. It is freaking nuts. All right, let's go ahead and see what else we can do here. Who's this guy? This is one hell of a freaking fancy outfit. His name is Milo Dupree. Jasper's learned the following traits about Kendra. She is active. Seriously? Kendra Stoner? That's a little counteractive, shall I add. All right, so one of the things I really want to do here is go and grab a quick drink so that we can continue to party on. I do wish there was like more things for Jasper to do in this kind of circumstance, but there's really not that much for him to do, just to chill out and hang out and relax a little bit. I'm trying to make him not as sad. He still has like 18 hours left on the clock, so him coming for a quick drink and all that jazz is just right up his alley. I am going to go ahead and kind of dump my emotions on the bartender. Not that I would want to, do that to her or anything like that, but I kind of feel like she's giving me some liquid courage, and I'm also kind of freaking feeling a little bit tipsy right now, to be honest. So being a little flirty with her, very lightheartedly, and all of that kind of stuff. I don't know. I think in Jasper's heart, though, even though he doesn't want to admit it, I do feel like he knows that Anjelica had something to do with the way his dad responded to her, I suppose. So I try to be, I think, a little bit flirtatious in terms of like giving her a flirty compliment, but while feeling sad didn't work out very well. Love the way you're shaking that drink mixer there, lady. Little Aria Kutcha. I'm gonna have another cup of Joe just to tie me off, but it doesn't really seem to be doing much. And honestly, I thought this place would be amazing, but 5 o'clock in the morning, you really can't expect a hell of a lot other than a full bladder and me really needing to go to sleep. I do believe I actually have to even go to work. Oh, I go to work in 2 days. So that's a good thing. I mean, I don't work very often, but gosh, when I do, he pulls in like 15 G-bones a week, dude. $15,000 this guy pulls in. That is such a substantial amount of cash. So what we're going to do is probably go home, have him relax a little bit. Like I said, we were coming out for a good time and just to get her mind off of everything. And I know Anjelica should be having this baby too, so we definitely want to go home and be around her because, that's why we're going to be married soon. And I was kind of hoping like this morning, today, whatever, or after even she has the baby, we could just go have them get married, like really briefly, maybe in their backyard or something low key. I do want to bring a lot of people to it, but I also really don't want to bring any more attention to his dad's death. I think I kind of addressed that like in the previous part, like how I think it'd be better if it was just like a very low key sort of thing and not such a big blown out of proportion ceremony. All right, so Anjelica is up and she's about and obviously wondering why Jasper has come home so late. So she's actually coming downstairs right now to talk to him, to greet him, to give him a kiss. But we're actually going to go and instead of kissing him, because she's a little spicy, little paprika little thing here, we're going to come over her here, come over her, and we're going to yell at him for being home so freaking late. Like, seriously? What the hell are you doing? It is 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock, 6:30. What are you doing? Like, seriously, Jasper, like, what are you doing? That's exactly what I'm going to say. What are you doing home so freaking late? You know that I'm pregnant. I'm going to have this baby anytime now. He's like, honestly, Anjelica, I'm really freaking sad. And I'm having a really hard time over the loss of my father. I know you probably don't care. But I do. And she's like, boo-hoo, freaking cry me a river about it. Obviously, she's not going to say that because he's kind of scary, but she's pretending to understand, and I guess what I could do is, try to, like, cheer him up. Is that a thing? Can I do that? Can I cheer him up, or am I just pissing him off? Oh, I'm going to go ahead and give him a hug and be like, yeah, I completely understand that, even though really, in all honesty, I really freaking don't. I don't really care either. But I want to buy an object worth $500. And I also want to critique something and call somebody on the phone. I'm going to call, since I kind of do want to call somebody, I'm going to probably call Naomi and kind of see how she's doing. She might be actually at work right now. So she may end up even delivering her baby, now that I think about it. Because she does work at the local hospital, I do believe. So I'm gonna have Jasper come up here, and he's just gonna go ahead and actually let him cry it out a little bit, and also take a nap. We're gonna have Roxy get out of the pool here, see if she's got everything that she needs to do for the day. She does. She's pretty good. She's just enjoying a nice little morning dip in the pool. Jasper's crying like a little baby, and I have no idea what Roxy's doing. But pretty much we're just like waiting, literally waiting for her to have this baby, because otherwise, she doesn't want to make her move and all that kind of jazz while she's pregnant. She wants the men to be like, she kind of gives us like personality or this vibe that she's single. She doesn't like people saying she's pregnant. So let's just go ahead and clean up this dish right here, because I have nothing else to do right now. She does want to buy something for $500, but I honestly don't know what we could buy for $500 at this point. I do sort of want to go see Neil this morning, but at the exact same time, I don't really know if I want to do that. Who else do we know, honestly, that we could kind of talk to? And well, we have Benjamin Button, as I like to call him, because he's so cute like a button. I'm actually going to go ahead and send him a happy text. He might want to hang out with me. I'll just tell Jasper that I'm going to go over to the local book club with the girls, even though that's so not true. Okay, he wants to go out and enjoy the day. He wants us to go and grab a cup of joe. Totally interested in that. What I'm going to do is just kind of lay it on thick to Benjamin. I'm going to play this sad little widow. I'm going to tell him that, well, I could actually say two things. I could say I'm in a really bad abusive relationship. I'm trapped. Ooh, help me, damsel in distress. Or I could sit here and, play like I'm a widow and I'm left here pregnant. And I don't freaking know. I'm just trying to think of ways to, make Rico Suave kind of fall for me a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't know. All right, this girl knows the truth. You better shut your mouth, girl. But not tell nobody nothing. God, I just don't trust the other Sims in the city. This is not what I wanted to happen. Like, I didn't want... Yeah, we need to go somewhere else. Like, outside, whatever. I cannot be, seen with her inside, because she knows, obviously, the situation. I mean, she's not stupid. She freaking cooks for us. Like, that's our chef right there. Ada, she's going to tell everybody everything. All right, so I'm going to come over. Who the hell are you waving to? To Jade? You better not. No. Why didn't you sitting down? Why are you being crazy? Goodbye? No. Honey, you are not going anywhere. Why? Where's he going? What the freaking hell? He just left me here. Are you freaking joking me? I ask you to hang out, and then you don't even want to hang out with me. That's so stupid. I'm going to toss a coin. Just have her toss a coin in the freaking water. Like, what does that do for anybody? Nothing. It literally says a coin for good luck. And they say money can't buy happiness. I don't know. And Anjelica, is it helping you buy anything right now? Is there anybody in here that we can kind of flirt with? Jeffrey Landgrab? Ooh, kind of. Not really, though. All right, well, I guess now that I'm here, I'm going to actually see if Naomi would like to come hang out with me for a little bit and maybe grab, a croissant or something. I just feel so bored unless we're, actually actively doing something. I hate this part. I hate the in-between stage. I want more action, literally. I really do. And Naomi hasn't even had her baby yet. Oh, she did? Oh, my goodness, she did. She had her baby. And look at her walking like she's just... she got that thing. No, I'm not saying nothing. That's disgusting. You don't say stuff like that. You don't say. But she just seems really, honey, whose drink are you drinking out of? That's disgusting. But I'm trying to be a little, I don't know, a little friendly, I suppose. I have no idea what I'm trying to say. I don't know. I should definitely mingle in with the ladies and be more sociable, like meeting friends and all that kind of stuff, rubbing elbows, because I feel like Jasper and him having a disappearance would be a lot more harder than it looks, to say the least. I have a couple ideas of how this whole entire thing is going to go down now that I thought about it a little bit. I'm actually excited. I have the perfect plan. To make all of the Sim cities just crumble at my feet and wallow in despair. She's a sick woman, and I'm definitely starting to think like and act as if I was Anjelica Abana. Oh, yeah. What the hell are you doing here? Are you freaking kidding? You guys, I did not invite him here. Why did he just show up? Ooh. What the fudge? Did you see that? He literally just showed up here. I didn't make him do that. That is creepy. He's probably wondering what the frickin' hell I'm doing. How did he know that I was here with another man? Frickin' hell no. I bet my bottom frickin' dollar. This hoochie mama with the pearl earrings acting like she on something probably frickin' tipped him off. Okay, I'm pretty much, yeah, honey, crane that neck. I'm pretty much dying right now because I can't even believe he's here. Oh, shoot. I kind of want to hide. Like, I need to use the bathroom pretty freaking bad. But, like, can I use the restroom? Because, like, I can't deal with that. I'm positive. I'm, like, 200% positive this hood rat. Yeah, oh, I know she did. I know she freaking did. Oh, my God. What, do you have a thing for my freaking husband? You freaking old, crusty snatch basket? Seriously? I think I really do. I freaking do. I don't trust her. I do not trust her for any reason whatsoever. I have no idea what they're conversating about, what they're talking about, but like, I really don't trust her. I think she did. I honestly do think she went and said, Jasper, your wife is here with some other man. You might want to come here and handle it, because I'm telling you, I did not tell him to come. And if I did, then it's all part of the plan, but I just don't trust him, and I don't trust her now. This is getting really weird. Like, I thought we had this under wraps, but I'm starting to kind of realize there might be some things that are that are out of my control. And this might be just one of those things. Don't you agree? I don't know. Maybe you don't. Maybe I'm just crazy and I'm like over imagining things, but there's something seriously going on here. So I'm going to have Anjelica go ahead and go home. I'm going to let Jasper continue to talk to, I'm just going to walk right past him. He didn't see a damn thing. I'm going to have him continue to talk to Clara. And yes, it's confirmed. She said, I just wanted to let you know that your wife was here with some younger man. And he's like, what did he look like? He had blonde hair, and I think he had blue eyes. And the first thing Jasper's thinking of is Neil, right? And he's like, oh, really? Did he? And she's like, yeah, no, he did. They seemed pretty lovey-dovey. And then they just left the building, and that was it. They went home. He's like, are you freaking kidding me right now? She's like, I'm really sorry, Jasper. If I see anything else, I'll be sure to let you know. Yeah, I'm sure you will. Suck these nuts, okay? That's right, little freaking hood rat. Okay. Oh, my God. All right, well, I guess Jasper's going to go home. You know what? No, Jasper isn't going to go home. Jasper is not going to go home. He's going to do something else. He's going to confront Neil. That's what he's going to go do, because I'm telling you, he thinks it's Neil, but it's not Neil. Neil was not with her. And I feel like Jasper's kind of getting the upper hand on this whole entire matter. I really do feel like he kind of knows a lot more than you would think he knows. I don't know. I think he's catching on, but I don't want to admit it yet. I don't know. I know. I'm kind of worried. I kind of actually am having a little like nerve-wracking feelings, and I know it sounds stupid because I'm playing it out myself, but that's just what I feel like. I feel like he knows something. Obviously, Neil Hollingsworth is like substantially richer than Jasper will ever be, but I think Jasper is also very threatened by Neil too. And I was kind of trying to mention earlier before I got distracted how he's just threatened by everything and everyone. And like I said, when things are his, he's so used to everything being his. Like he's so used to like money being his and this being his and getting everything that he wants and being able to control that if he feels like anything's out of his control, he wants to do his best to kind of like stomp on it and be like, hey, this is it, this is mine, this is, just kind of put things back in check, put them back in place to where he wants them put. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to call him outside, and I'm going to talk to him really quick because I want him to know that he needs to stay the F away from my wife. She's not my wife yet, but you pretty much get the whole gist of the entire matter. Like, he needs to come outside. Look at him flailing his arms, just flailing them. All right, so let's come over here, and what can I do? Tranquilizing handshake. What the hell will that do? Let's just go ahead and find out. Ooh. He's like, what are you doing? Oh, wow. He is a crazy, crazy beast. He's like, that is just a taste of what would happen to you, buddy, if you continue to sit there and try to banter with my wife. Neil's like having a freaking heart attack. What's going to happen to Neil? I hope he doesn't die. Oh, he's falling asleep? Uh-oh. Lights out, brother. Like I was saying, my wife, not yours. See you later. Have fun being face down, culito up, because next time it'll be face down looking up at the sky, if you get what I'm saying. Jasper's a wicked little soul. I kind of like him a little bit because he fights back. He ain't going to go down easy, people. He is not going to go down easy. So he's going to come home, and honestly, he's going to act like everything's okay. He's going to act like everything's fine. The sky's blue. The birds are chirping. Anjelica looks beautiful. Everything's good. He's not stupid. He's not going to freaking tip her off. Like, obviously, she knows, but she doesn't know for sure that Claire said anything. And if Jasper doesn't bring anything up, then that's confirmation that, well, you know, nothing happened, right? Okay, then. So he's just going to come up here, and he's just going to go take a quick nap for a little bit. I really did want to have Anjelica have this baby before we end this part. Oh, and look! I speak of the devil. She's over here having freaking contractions. Like, quite literally. She's having a heart attack, and she's, like, freaking out because here she is going to have this damn baby. What an interesting caboodled pot, must I add. But yeah, look at her. She looks so uncomfortable, but she's so beautiful too. It's kind of disgusting. All right, so I'm going to just take a quick picture of her about to have this baby. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take her to the, I think we're going to go to the doctor. Jasper, you need to freaking wake up. So she's going to go ahead and wake him. What is he having, freaking convulsions in there? She's going to wake him up really fast and let him know that the baby's coming. So he needs to get his butt up and go to the hospital with her. And we can, you know, experience this together. Ask baby's due date. It's like happening right now, dude. Like, where are you? Where are you? Like, are you not in the same room as me right now? Okay. So let's go ahead and join. You know, why not? We'll be there for the experience, and I'm really excited for her to have baby number 2. They'll definitely get married in the next part, as long as nothing comes between that decision, but I honestly feel like Jasper will marry her just because he kind of has like this ego thing, and if there's anything that, I don't know, if he feels like there's something that's kind of like, he feels like he has this under control. Let's just say that. I think he knows who he's dealing with, but he's just a little bit in denial. So let's go ahead and, oh my God, Noah Kutcher. Ooh, that is Arya Kutcher's husband, isn't it? Oh gosh. Oh, dirty, 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 dirty. Naomi is actually the assistant. Oh my God. Oh, yay. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and check in at the front desk here. Gosh, she has such a nice job. I'm kind of envious of her. Like, living life completely, you know, just completely legit, straight. And over here, I'm like seriously like trying to finagle for $1. It's kind of ridiculous. But all right, so we should be able to go ahead and have this baby right now. It looks like Mr. Kutcher is going to be assisting us. No clue where Jasper is. Jasper's probably running around and not even paying attention. But looks like we have the nurse back here, Eliza Pancakes, kind of helping out, monitoring everything, making sure that the baby comes perfectly. And it is another girl, you guys. Holy crap. Birth, life, in the universe, so wait. It'll be a long road, kid. It sure will when you have a mother named Anjelica Abana. One thing I was going to go do is I'm going to go check to see if you guys left any suggestions. So just let me cue the elevator music. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh, hello, girl. All right, so here I am. I'm looking on there, and this is so fun. I don't see any baby names. No, this is not. Okay, don't see any names. Okay, boy, girls. Girl names Valentine, Ginger. Ooh, I like Ginger. I kind of like Ginger, but I like Valentine a little bit. Tiffany, Ginger, and Lucille. So we have Roxana, and then this is Charblair, Xavier, Alexander, Antoine, Valentine, Ginger, Tiffany, and Lucille. I actually kind of like the name Tiffany Lucille. To be honest, I know it's a different name and it's like a first and last name, but I kind of like it. I think it sounds pretty. Tiffany Lucille. I like that. So we're going to take 2 of her suggestions. Oh my God. Because it's so long, I can't actually write Tiffany Lucille. What? Can I get rid of one of those? Can I Tiffany Lucy Abana? No, I want Lucille. I just need an E. Why won't you give me? Damn you. I'm so mad. Tiffany Lucille. Shoot. There's nothing I can do, huh? I could get rid of this L, but then it's going to be like, it's going to look so weird. So, or I could just do 1F, Tiffany. And then I could do Lucille. So if you're ever wondering why it's Tiffany with 1F, that's why, because it wouldn't fit. But her name is going to be Tiffany Lucille Abana. Okay? Okay, because I said so. So we should have this little nugget coming out quite soon. Oh, look. It kind of looks so weird, but not really. I mean, Tiffany could still be with 1F. But yeah, it is another girl, you guys. Oh my goodness gracious. How freaking awesome. Another girl. This is seriously getting to be, this is like the sack of Black Widows. Future Black Widows, mind you. But Tiffany is so tiny. Oh, I'm really excited. All right, guys. Well, I think that's pretty much it for this part. Then we ended up, oh my God. Now she's in her little, how do you say, like nurse gown, hospital gown? I don't know. But anyway, a lot of crap happened. That's definitely setting the pace for future parts. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, as well as any other future suggestions. Believe it or not, I do take in your suggestions quite frequently, actually, and I'm always looking at them and seeing how I can incorporate them into the gameplay with my own little twist. You guys have great, crazy minds, just like myself, and I love it because a lot of us, we think very similarly, actually, and I dig it. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think in the comments down below when the sun doesn't shine, and I will see you all on the flip side. And somebody asked me, why did I start saying flip side? Honestly, it's actually something I used to say back in my beauty blogger days on YouTube. Believe it or not. Yeah. Throwback. Anyway. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.